Do I have a motion? Dan?
I would make a motion that we retain, Mr. Egger as, counsel for the upcoming contract negotiations.
So moved?
Second.
Moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Passed. Mr. Edgar will be. Before public comment, I just wanna read our statement, or our, rules. If the citizen wishes to be on agenda for a specific topic, the citizen must submit a request within 48 hours of the meeting. The citizen will be allowed 5 minutes to speak after that. Additional to the comment period of the end of the meeting will allow any citizen up to 3 minutes to comment on subjects only from that meeting's agenda. Seeing that, do we have any comments, public comments? Mr. Shun?
I'm not here to win friends and influence people tonight. I'm here to call the resignation of Sheriff Thompson.
This is not on the agenda
It was
tonight.
on last week's agenda, or last month's agenda.
It's not on tonight's agenda. You had 48 hours to, you request to be on the agenda tonight, and you could have expressed it at that
Okay,
time.
under public comment, I should be allowed to speak, correct?
This is our rules right now. I mean, you have something pertaining to tonight's agenda.
Nothing that pertains to tonight's agenda, except under law enforcement. I do have a couple other questions under, animal control. I do have the evidence that if this county wants it, I do have the evidence prepared to file a class action suit against Mercer County under animal control. I do have that. People wanna talk to me, or the press wants to talk to me afterwards.
You've got all the rights to, your rights to file suit, but if it doesn't have anything to do with tonight's agenda, we have to move on.
If it's under animal control, it does, because it's under this agenda. But I'll tell you what, next month I'll file the agenda, and I'm gonna tell you what, I will, and I am.
Does it have to do with contracts?
Contracts,
The contracts of the animal control?
no,
Okay.
have nothing to do with that,
Yeah.
but I do plan on
Okay.
pursuing that, and I don't wanna, I do not, and I promise you, under tonight's agenda, under the finance deal, yes, I would do it for nothing. And you know what, that $5,500 that I charged the American Legion, what I wasn't allowed to explain earlier at the finance committee meeting was I had to pay every man that worked for me $35 an hour because it's prevailing wage. I did have to pay them then by law,
Okay.
and I did it at cost. I didn't make any profit, just so you know that.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
don't
Thank you for
sit
your
there and
service
tell
to
me
the
that,
community.
you know,
I'm not telling you anything.
I did it for nothing.
Jason, do you have a comment about anything tonight?
Yeah, I do want to ask the board to consider extending the 3-minute comment time up to, I believe it will allow up to 5 minutes. Just for the fact that if a citizen does have something that takes a while to get it spit out, like it takes me right now, that 3 minutes can put a lot of pressure on a person to get spit out what they're trying to say. I would like to see that maybe the board would consider a 5-minute comment period, as long as things are staying, you know.
If you register before the meeting, you'd have 5 minutes.
But I don't think this meeting is held to attack one person or another. You know, there's channels that can go through, Jason. That shouldn't be.
Right,
We're talking
right.
personnel. We have to be very, very careful.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
understand, Jason.
I mean, you guys have heard a lot of my public
Yep,
comments,
yep.
and it dealt with what was going on in the meeting.
You usually keep
And-
it within 3 minutes, so we
Yeah.
appreciate that.
But I'm just asking if there was a possibility that this could be extended. I
We'll
think
take
it would be
that under
helpful.
consideration.
I think in the past it has been extended. You can do that on an arbitrary basis.
My discretion.
The man with the gavel at his discretion, if it's a good topic that the board's willing
Sure.
to entertain, can go beyond the 3 minutes. It's not, I don't think anybody's ever been
More or less.
closed off here, not been able to express, so
I just was.
I think that he can do that anytime he wants. That's why he's got the gavel, so I'm not sure that.
Okay, Ms. Shuning, do you have another one?
Yeah, Robert's Rule of Order allows 7 minutes. If this board is following Robert's Rules of Order, you can't have
That's
7.
Robert Rules Orders and Guidelines.
It's a guideline. okay?
We have a
Just-
resolution
now,
of our own.
Just like with what Jason just said, okay? You sat there and told me I couldn't talk. Public comment allows me to make a comment on anything. It does not have to be on the agenda. Public comment is designed for the people to come in here and speak their piece, period. That's what it's
You can
designed
speak
for.
your piece as long as you register 48 hours before the meeting on any subject you wish to speak on.
No, public comment is public comment, Jeff. Come on. You
I'm
know,
just going by our,
well, I tell you what, you know, maybe you ought to look into the legalities of it. Maybe you ought to have Mr. Reilly or whatever.
that's enough.
But you know what?
That's enough.
Public comment, no, I got 3 minutes. Public
No, you don't,
comment
Ron.
is public comment. That's what it's
That's
for.
enough. That's enough. You've made your point. We all have heard it.
Okay, then let's follow it.
Do I have a motion to adjourn until Tuesday, June 4th?
So moved.
So moved. Seconded, all in favor?
Aye.